Ladies and gentlemen, it's Thursday night. It's time for a randomizer draft. I have my good friend and special guest tonight, Lord Reebs. I really hope he's ready for some Konami code prompts because we got a bunch of them. It's Thursday night. We are here. Let's do this. Randomizer time.
He's the worst host I've ever seen in my life.
Tell me what to start typing. That's not low-key thick. That's high-key thick. Matthew Berry's 101 is Logan Thomas. Wow. You're in post-production on a character named Montgomery Rush. David Montgomery the Rusher?
How the fuck did you do that?
Are you a Jimmy G girl?
Yes!
Rich Rebar, Lord Reebs, I hear you go on these live draft streams and you get people into trouble. Are you going to get me canceled tonight or what?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it was me or Ian, but there definitely was talk of some salty language and shots were not approved by the NBC brass. So you had to be in that draft, I guess, to live it. But it was a fun time to be there. The team wasn't very good, but like you say, Pete Overzet, I don't know if it was the Pete character or one of the other characters that said, you get in these streams, it's plus EV for everyone else. Yep. That's how it's been, man, in these drafts. You were drafting with me, Evan, Daigle, and Ian on last Friday. You definitely probably came up ahead.
I heard rumblings about the canceled draft. I mean, this is the beauty of having your own YouTube channel. You can say whatever the fuck you want here, Reebs, and I'm not going to take it down. So this is a safe space here away from Beautiful. Big Peacock and their censorship here. Anything flies on the randomizer.
I'll take it. So yeah, we'll get some shots involved. Maybe we'll have some fun, but it is only a Thursday night, still a weekday here.
So how has your summer been going? I've, of course, been reading your stuff over at Sharp Football, getting those links in the Fantasy Life newsletter, read your article about Wide Receiver 1 production the other day, was enjoying that. What else you got going on?
Yeah, we're just slowly getting there. This is kind of that last gap where it's kind of slow moving, that period from after the draft till training camps ramp up. We just we don't want to release the good stuff yet, but we still got to have some content out in the streets. But once these training camps open, we're in July. I mean, it'll be week 1 before you know it.
Yeah. It already feels like I've started noticing we're now getting the grainy camp photos, Jameis Winston throwing it to someone, and then they do confirm in the text that it's Traquan Smith, but I would have never have known that was Traquan Smith otherwise.
I have no idea what number anyone is anymore, by the way. I don't know. Everyone's a single-digit number now, right?
Yeah. Although there's one thing that unites everyone, no matter what time of the offseason it is, and that's arguing about structural draft strategies. That will actually never die, Rich.
Oh, man. I love how – this is the brilliance of, Sean, though, because if he names that anything else outside of Zero RB, we never are at this point. We have to relitigate this damn thing every fucking summer, man. It's where we are.
It's so bad. What kills me is that now we're arguing about the name itself. We're not even
right.
We're not even talking about win rates, the philosophy. It's literally what it's fucking called. We've all lost our mind.
Yeah, the moniker. That's what I said though. The last day period, mid-June, people are just looking to sword and shield anything right now.
Yeah. Okay, guys. As you can see, I just dropped the link in the randomizer Discord here. If you want to hop in and draft with Reebs and I, and what I will assume and always assume is a plus EV draft for the drafters. I'll give the Discord peeps first crack at it here. Otherwise, I will post this in the main chat here to fill this. Reebs, have you been doing a lot of best ball drafts?
I have. I've not really played on Underdog a lot. I know that's the brand. I told this to Norris and Hayden last week. I'm doing a lot more FFPC, but I've fired off in the Best Ball Mania a few times. Yeah.
I mean, it's fun to have the variety. You get the 1.5 tight end premium. I mean,
the app is amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm gonna max out their big one this year. I mean, they got $1 million up top at Underdog. I mean, how am I not gonna chase that, Rich?
Yeah, I've started to dabble a little bit in the 6-man $25 ones. Those are just you to pump out sick teams. Everyone just has an awesome gnarly team.
It's great for the screenshot life. Okay, we are off to the races here. We're gonna find out what our draft slot is. Okay, 1-4 this time, Rich. The past few shows I've been right on the turn, which is extremely stressful. 1-4 we can deal with, although we need to get right into this right out of the gate. I assume you saw some of these in your mentions today.
I mean, I saw some, but I never know what you're going to pick. So whatever we get.
Yeah. Okay. Discuss and decide who you will pick next without using any player names, any team names, or any positions on the field. So this will be interesting. It's probably not too hard, though, for a top 4 pick. I assume the first 2 picks are locked. The question is, who does Reebs like at the 4 slot of the available options without using any of these descriptors?
I mean, I could give you a visual. We could do this.
Okay, the big dog gonna eat?
No, man. What's the GIF? He's always eating cereal.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Yep, that was the old school, and he showed up at the draft with the cropped midriff.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, midriff. Team midriff all the way.
So that's your guy, because just by ADP here, and again, not that we have to go by ADP and stuff, but he's a little lower than 4 here. Yeah, but that's your guy.
He typically goes anywhere from like 6 to 9 in most drafts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I assume we'll have McCaffrey and Dalvin. Typically, the top 2 guys always that go. And then three is always a wild card. You could have Henry, Kelsey. Saquon usually goes, but I think when you look at just team attachment, stackability in these 2, because the Cowboy stacks always can build out pretty easily, more than some of these other running backs. Like we don't want to have a giant stack. Like, I've done that before, and it's always sadness. Don't tell my son when you see him in July, but he'll have some takes for you as well. But and then you just look at the Zeke in totality, where he was before Dak gets hurt. They lose. Lyle Collins doesn't play any games all year. Tyron Smith plays 2 games. Zach Martin misses 6 games. He's still one of only 3 backs to catch 50 more passes the past 3 years. So, I mean, I'm in, man. I'm in on all those guys.
Yeah, I had to come around. I had my usual, I don't want to touch Zeke. And then I realized how much I wanted to bet on the Cowboys offense. And I was realizing my cognitive dissonance here of I'm basically rooting for an injury for Zeke if I'm drafting literally every single other player on the team, but not Zeke. So I have started to sprinkle him in. I will say, though, I haven't been drafting him at 1-4, but this is our slot. So this is what we got to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, we could tear down any of these running backs, though. Like any of these, this year is one of the trickier first-round years, because I think you can tear down just about any first-round pick if you set out to do so. So, I mean, there's a little red on Zeke's ledger. He's the second oldest running back amongst these top guys. But when you just offensive attachment and what we look for in a top running back in terms of box checking, he's got it all.
Where are you? Because this year does feel a little different in that in previous years, or at least last year, I remember if you were at the 111, 112, the running backs already had gotten so gross. This year, I feel like I can talk myself into an Austin Eckler, a Joe Mixon more previously. And you were talking about poking holes. I kind of think those guys are pretty close to the Zeke, Kamara, Barkley tier, or do you still see a clear divide there?
No, I think when just looking at archetypes, I mean, Mixon's definitely there. Eckler's a little tricky just because we need to know if he's going to get goal line carries. I mean, it's the guy that's only converted 4 of 15 carries inside the 5 for touchdowns in his career. He only had 2 goal line carries all of last year. We have no idea how the staff's going to use him. Joe Lombardi is a guy that's pulled running backs inside the 5 before in terms of Amir Abdullah and Reggie Bush for a guy like Joique Bell. But the Chargers also don't have a lot of really good guys that you would want them to, pull for them.
Okay,
what
Rick,
we got here?
This is your buddy Eli, our friend here. Name 12 Mortal Kombat characters in 30 seconds. If you succeed, pick the player of your choice. If you fail, draft the 6th wide receiver in ADP.
12. All right, let's see. We got what? Kung Lao, Liu Kang, Sonya Blade, Jax, Johnny Cage, Goro, Noob Sabat, Cyrax.
We're up to 8.
I'm losing track here where I was now. Molina. Kano, Cabal. Did I do Kung Lao already? Nightwolf.
Okay,
Nightwolf.
Smoke. You're at 13. You nailed that. Holy cow, Rich, that was incredible. All right, you are.
Well, I was left on the table there too. People probably screaming for Reptile, Sub. I didn't say Sub-Zero or Scorpion.
Dude, you crushed this. You absolutely crushed it. We now get to take whoever we want because you earned it. So looking at the board here, let me know if you want me to toggle a specific position here.
No, let's see. We're at 1-4. So typically when I'm in the front four in these drafts, I love to kind of take DK Metcalf because it's easier to stack Seahawks guys. So it gives us open-ended Seahawks and Cowboy stacks. I do like that.
Yes.
This is also a spot too where I would look to see if a tight end slid. If Waller
like
never
Kittle?
makes it here anymore. Waller never makes it anymore, but sometimes Kittle, if he makes it,
Kittle's
will be a
here.
spot. I look at Kittle.
Kittle or Metcalf?
Let's go Kittle.
Okay. I like that move. I've been doing the same thing on Underdog. Like if I can get Kittle or Waller at the back end of round 2, I'm doing it. I like how that frees you up for the drafts. Kevin's saying for the Mortal Kombat Pro, it was too easy. Normally people are scrambling. I think you got to like 17 or 18 there.
Yeah, I mean, I saw someone in the chat say I was flexing, but I actually just, didn't even get the Sub-Zero Scorpion. I just, it wasn't true, man. It was just kind of, I just ran rampant.
Yeah, everyone, there's Elliot there saying you killed it without the big 2 as well. Okay, we are still under the gun here. We got to get another wheel up. This is what happens. I start talking, I get relaxed, and then the next thing I know, we're behind on the wheel.
I'm the worst for this too. Like, absolutely. The worst person.
Okay, we're getting back-to-back Eli prompts here.
Well, it's the wheel of Elliot.
Exactly. In the theme of Reebs being a great father and brother, draft a player who has a relative who has played in the league. I feel like this is going to be really hard.
For this draft slot?
Yeah.
Let's see. No one on the top of the board we can use, right?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I don't even... Who are some just even off the top of your head?
Let's see. That is a brother or their dad played in the league?
Yeah.
They're all DBs.
Okay, we are on the clock. We might need to go to the chat here. It could be a relative.
Can we phone a friend? Can we have something to pull here?
Yeah. We got
I haven't seen anyone's name that I recognize.
Oh God. We need someone though. We can't time out. Mahomes' dad played baseball. Are we going to count that?
No, are they going to give it to us?
I'm just putting him in the queue just in case. I think we're going to time out. Oh my God.
All right. Shit. My mind is drawing a blank here, man.
This isn't like the NBA where there's like
one of the Watts, Bosa's. They're all. I can think of defensive players for sure.
Eric is saying Pittman. Who was Pittman?
Michael Pittman.
Yeah, did he have it?
Yeah, Van Jefferson's dad did play. Sean Jefferson.
Oh my God. Well, I'm glad that we accidentally took Mahomes and not Van Jefferson there at least. That is a tough prompt. That is
I wasn't prepared for that on any level.
I'm never prepared for these. I know what they are. I put them in the wheel, and
all these guys too. Like they're a lot of receivers have like sons that play with. They're all DBs. They're all like like Joe Horn's son is now a DB. Surtain was a DB.
Do you know what I bet? I bet there's a lot of these guys whose like uncle played in the league or something like that, and we just don't know all the connections.
Yeah, I mean, there's a Giants running back that has a son in the league. Oh man, it's a little. We blew that one though.
Is your kid still a big Giants fan?
Oh yeah, man.
He's holding on. What did he think? Did he like your stamp of approval that Kenny Golladay is one of in the sweet spot for ADP for wide receiver ones on teams, and we need to be drafting them?
Yeah, he's excited about Golladay. I think Galladay's a little bit undervalued just because, everyone's just crushing Daniel Jones. But Kenny Golladay produced with David Blau and Jeff Driscoll 2 years ago for an 8-game stretch when Stafford was out. So, I mean, I'm not as down because plus he's an archetype of guy. Look, we know he's going to get end zone targets. He's going to get red zone targets. He's going to get downfield targets. Are they all going to be efficient from Daniel Jones? Of course not. But I do think that the shade has gone a little too far for where he's going under some other guys. Like wide receiver twos on teams he's going below.
I feel like it's almost I feel like it's not even the knot of people not liking Daniel Jones. It's just now that there's so many guys in that offense, where if it was just the Evan Ingram era or whatever, then people can concentrate on those. And now it's like, there's so many guys there. Like I'm still the sucker taking Darius Slayton at the end of best ball drafts.
Yeah. I mean, the old theme of too many cooks in the kitchen, but that's not we don't really worry about that for fantasy football.
No. Okay. Oh, I hate what this is already starting with here. Add Big Ben, the antithesis of the Russian QBs, to the queue, followed by a player of your choosing. If Rich can enter the Konami code correctly into a controller or keyboard 4 times from the start of your pick's timer, then move up your chosen player to the top of the queue. So, Rich, do you have access to the chat here?
Do I? Let me see.
I could paste from the private chat if you want to do it in the private chat. Do you
private chat?
Okay, but you got to wait. So we got to set up our queue. So it's who we want, and then Big Ben is the punishment.
Well, here's the thing. Typing wise, how do you do the arrows?
That is true.
What the hell are the arrows on the keyboard?
I mean, can you just do the greater than, less than sign?
All right, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
I have to do it in private chat though, right?
I think so, unless you're logged in on the YouTube
chat.
No,
I'm not. I just have comments in private chat up
here. So real quick before you do this, we have damn it, Corey's not. Okay, you just got to go, and then we can pick. I'm in the private chat. I'm going to paste these here for the people. Okay, here they come. Here they come. We have 17 seconds. Rich is furiously typing. Okay.
I can't do it.
I got one. Well, this just came through in the chat. Oh no. Oh no. I think
I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
Okay. We were drafting Ben Roethlisberger. Oh, okay. Did you? Oh my God. I have to take a screenshot of this. Oh my goodness.
I was just jamming Control V at a certain point.
Oh no. Oh no, Rich. This is I want to show people here. This is what the private chat looked like. Rich was tweaking. That is hard. That is hard.
A lot of pressure, man. It was a lot. It was a lot of pressure.
That was a lot. This is what happens when you tie your personal brand so closely to this one thing, man.
Hey, no one has to argue about that moniker. That's all
true. Why do you call it the Konami code, Rich? Interesting, because I don't see any players actually playing video games out there. Okay. Name 2 XFL teams. If you can't, draft a low volume slot receiver. What is this referencing? Did you hate XFL?
I can't name one XFL team.
What? You didn't play any XFL DFS or anything?
No, it's the worst product I've ever seen. Daigle made me watch the first half of some XFL game where it was like the worst. It was the worst football I've ever watched in my life. Wow. I mean, this quarterback completed like 4 passes. He didn't throw one ball past like 6 yards downfield. Rod Smart, he hate me. Does he count? Can I get a?
Hang on, real quick, because now I want to try to get this so we don't have to take a low volume slot receiver here. How about I'm going to say some towns? How about Houston? They had one of the better teams. You know what their team name was?
The Express? Was there an Express?
No.
Oh.
The Houston Roughnecks. Okay, how about Dallas? Hal Mummy coaching them. The Air Raid. We had Cameron Artis Payne. Donald Parham was on this team.
Parham was on that team. Nice.
Yes. The Dallas.
What team was Lance Dunbar on?
Lance Dunbar was also on this team. It was the double-headed monster, the Dallas Renegades. Whatever, Rich. You're not a true fan. So look at these wide receivers and tell me who's a low-volume slot receiver.
A low volume?
He said he said
Jarvis Landry is pretty bad. But is he too high volume for this?
He might be too high volume. We have 7 seconds here.
Russell Gage?
Yes, Russell Gage. Oh God. You're telling me, Rich, look, we all watch Thursday night football games between the Texans and Jags. It's awful, but we have fantasy and gambling on it. You're telling me you didn't get in those XFL DFS streets?
No, man, I didn't. I'm pretty grateful I did, and I feel really good. I didn't lose any money, and I wasn't forced to watch that product.
Well, this is the thing. You are putting in such massive amount of hours during the season that you just need a break, right? Like you weren't jonesing for more football action in February.
No, yeah, man. It's like freedom. It's like when a teacher gets summer vacation or like a student gets summer vacation. Like once it's February and like the Super Bowl ends, like I just know I get a couple weeks kind of to myself. I definitely ain't gonna waste that time in XFL. I wasted on some bad TV show.
So yeah, what have you been watching? How have you been enjoying your little bit of downtime here?
It's good, man. Yeah, I got caught up on a lot of things I wanted to get to. Let's see what I just watched Invincible on Amazon Prime. I read those comics when they came out. It was a Robert Kirkman comic. Obviously people know him because he did Walking Dead, which is actually a real life zombie show now. Like it's somehow like an actual zombie show. It just won't die. Just keeps going. But we watched Ted Lasso. I finally watched The Leftovers after multiple years of finally not getting to that. It's always been high on my list. I finally got to that. That was awesome.
I need to go back. I watched the first season of Leftovers and it was just like so dark and I wasn't in the mood for it. But you're saying it's worth powering through? Yeah,
seasons 2 and 3 are really great. A lot. If you're a Lindelof fan, he just did Watchmen, which I know a lot of people enjoyed. Definitely I would recommend getting to. And it's only 3 seasons. It's not like you're asking someone to watch 8 seasons of a show. I always hate that when someone's like, hey, watch this show. And I'm like, oh, dude, that's like 90 hours of TV. Like, I can't even start that. Like,
yeah, give me something I can bang out here in the course of a weekend. Okay. All right. This is from Women's in the Discord. I saw this, Rich, and I'm already praying for you here. You say on this? Okay, she says, you say on your Twitter profile, you are the Swami of Konami. As a Swami, which Hindu god is your favorite? And which Russian QB is your chosen god most like? If you can give an adequate answer according to the chat, draft any QB you like. If you can't, draft Taysom Hill. So, Rich, do you know any Hindu gods here?
I mean, off the top of my head, I don't, but I feel like I would if I like saw them.
Yes, that's how
I mean, was. Because it's what Shiva is one, right? Like
yes,
from Final Fantasy days.
Yes,
Shiva
is one of them. Okay, so you got that. So now how about the second?
Can I just do part? Shiva?
Yeah, we're gonna do Shiva, but now we need to pick a Russian QB who is most like Shiva.
Oh, it's got to be Lamar because he's the coldest.
Ooh, okay, all right. Is Lamar still around? No, he's gone.
Oh, of course. All right, so give me another. Is Buddha one of the gods? Right, Buddha's one of the gods. Right, he's the main god.
I don't know if that is it. No, but let's stay with the Shiva. What other running quarterbacks here do we like?
Let's see. Where are we on the board?
We got Jalen Hurts. We got some of the rookies.
We got
Russ,
Justin Fields, Trey Lance, Tannehill. Does he count?
Tannehill. I think Tannehill counts. We're on the clock here. I mean, Shiva. My knowledge here of these gods is very thin here. Who is your favorite of these running backs or running quarterbacks in this range?
In this range, like probably Ross is the most. We do. Big fan is Buddha.
All right, okay, so we're gonna take Russ. Woman's, help us out in the chat, and you reverse engineer for us how Russ Wilson is like Shiva. Rich, how do you feel about this construction right here?
To be fair, I had a good answer with Lamar. He just wasn't there anymore.
That was a good answer. But I feel I'm gonna go out on a limb, Rich, and say we have quarterback kind of covered now.
I mean, I'm sure we'll end up with more the way these things go. I think when I did this the first time, we had to take a rookie tight end with our first pick. So
who did we take? One of the Patriots guys, Dalton Keene or something,
or Ossie. Yeah.
Okay. All right. This involves you writing something down. All right. Reebs writes down his top 3 favorite video game franchises. If Pete guesses all 3, draft who you want. If only 2, draft a rookie QB. God, this
another QB. We're definitely getting stuck with another QB. Then
this is, oh my God. I'm very terrified.
I'll give you one layup, but you're not going to get the other. You're probably not going to get him.
Okay.
It's a rookie running back. We can take a rookie running back, not quarterback. Cool.
Okay. So did you write your 3 down?
I did.
Okay. Contra.
No.
No. Mortal Kombat?
No.
Oh God. Oh God. Zelda?
Yep, Zelda.
Yes. Okay. I got one.
1 of 3 is pretty good.
Why couldn't this be a rookie running back or anything? Let me go to hang on. Let me flip this around. Let me see you, Rich. All right, what do you got up here? Show it to the screen.
I got Zelda, Mass Effect, and Madden.
I should have thought, Matt. It's just we've been talking Konami code so much.
I know.
Okay. I'm Zelda was kind of a shot in the dark, so I'm glad that I got that. Okay, so do we really have to draft a rookie quarterback?
Is that what it was, or was it rookie running back?
It's a rookie quarterback. And we are now on the clock. So
give us Lance and give us the stack. Kittle and Lance.
Okay. Oh my God. We're about to draft our 4th quarterback.
I have a Mass Effect shirt on, chat. I have a Mass Effect shirt on.
Wow. This is Eric is completely right. We are headed toward a 5 QB build. Mass Effect, Reebs lives in chaos. Man, I thought when you said you were going to give me one, I thought it was going to be Contra.
I thought just Madden, because I did give you an easy one.
Damn it. I wasn't even thinking sports for that. I thought maybe you got really into like Madden later in life. I don't know.
I used to play in competitive Madden all growing up. I used to travel and go to events and play. Travel all over.
Wait, did I know this? That's great.
I think you did. I think we talked about it before.
What was your rank? Did you have a sick rank?
No, I was in. So when Cincinnati, I went to the Paul Brown Stadium one, and I made top 16 was as far as I got. I made the round of 16.
Wow. And what kind of hours were you putting in to get to that level?
Oh, way too much, man. Way too much.
I know. I want a ballpark. Is this like 5 hours a day or like 10 hours a day kind of thing?
Well, that period of time was college days, so it was literally just kind of getting high and playing a lot of video game football. Like,
were you just like absolutely wrecking your friends in college?
I don't know if Elliot is in the chat still, but they used to run tournaments where I'd have to drink until someone scored on me. And like, I remember just like drinking whole bottles of E&J and just like, being wrecked, man.
Oh my goodness. So my Madden story is I was so bad when we would do tournaments, I would run the play clock down to try to increase variance and have less plays in the game. And all my friends hated me for it, but that was the only way I could do it. All right. This one comes from Kevin. In honor of Reebs' Twitter Abby, draft the Jesse Spano, someone you're so excited about, but also scared about. So this is,
the top level answer would be Najee Harris, but I know he's way gone.
He's gone. He's gone.
He would be a guy like I'm really excited about, but also like, ooh, this could all go south.
Yes. Yes. Can the player you're really scared about? I mean, I guess it can be a running back or a wide receiver. We need both of them.
I always love Big Mike. He's one of those guys you're always excited about, but like he's always like you never know what you're gonna get. Any of the Ravens players, any of the Ravens skill players, Marquise Brown. He's one of those guys. Oh, he's there too. Marquise Brown is there. McCole Hardman is like that. So McCole Hardman is definitely in that boat.
Yes. I feel like he might
be. We have Mahomes. Give us Hardman.
Wait, isn't this prompt just like a veiled way of saying which guys do you prefer in best ball?
in a best ball.
Like I don't want
Jesse Spano way.
That's
anxiety pills.
Okay, I think those are good suggestions. So who of the like Marquise Brown, Big Mike, and Mecole Hardman do you think you're most excited / terrified of?
Probably Big Mike or Hardman out of those two guys.
Okay, Big Mike goes. So now I think that means it is Hardman for us here.
Okay, there it is.
We get the stack. We now have a double stack, Rich.
Listen, 4 more quarterbacks. This thing's all going to come together.
So here's my thing I've been drafting Hardman a lot. I mean, it just seems like you can just feel it even in drafts. Like there's no chief to draft from like after Mahomes until like who? Fucking Cornell Powell, like in Hardman's
Byron Pringle.
Like who else is going to step up, or are we just expecting a massively concentrated target share around Kelsey and Hill again?
Yeah, that's what it's shaping up to be. And, ironically, they have never really thrown to their running backs a lot. And Mahomes isn't a guy that likes to check down anyways. But you figure they would have to give CEH more targets than he got last year, unless one of these guys, steps up. And God forbid any of those two guys get hurt.
Yeah.
Demarcus Robinson is going to be leading the way again.
It just seems like there's a little bit more of a floor to Hardman this year than usual. Okay. I don't know if any of your kids are awake, but can you ask?
My oldest is at work and my other ones are too young to be up.
Okay. Well, we did this with Leone. Can you name one of their better friends? Like, do one of your kids have a best friend?
Yes. My son, his best friend is a kid named Alex.
Alex. Okay. There it is. We are going to now draft someone named Alex. And this one's like a little easy to cheat because I can just go to the search bar and boy, does that not give us, I mean, we're going to have to take Alexander Madison. There's no other way around this.
Yeah. If Sal was here, he would want us to take Alex Smith. He's not on a team.
Real quick. What about your other kid? Does he have a best friend with a different name?
No, he's 4 years old. He doesn't talk to people.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still remembering Micah's friend, and now Miles. See, Leone's kid Micah's friend was Miles, and now I will always remember that your kid, which kid, your youngest, is friends with an Alex?
My oldest, Braden.
Braden is friends with Alex. That's what this show is about, remembering friendship. Rich, I'm going to need a soliloquy on it, why Alexander Madison is a defensible pick, 47 picks ahead of ADP here.
I can't at any level. And he's also one of the worst handcuffs because we've seen because Dalvin Cook's never played a full season yet in the NFL. And every time that Madison has to step in and play for him, they use a third down back. So he's tied to game script. Remember, everyone wanted to start him that game last year, played against the Falcons. They fall down 21-0 because Kirk Cousins throws 2 terrible interceptions. And the dude plays like 7 snaps the rest of the game. And then in week 17, he gets to play for Dalvin Cook and is like the RB5 because they play the Lions and are up ahead all game. So it's just a nightmare. He's a game script codependent handcuff there.
Rich, I was asking you to make a case for why we reached, and you literally could not bring yourself to bullshit through.
I've drafted. That might be the first time I've been associated with drafting Alexander Madison on a team this summer.
Yeah, I've drafted him. I draft him when he falls. When I'm drafting those 0 RB teams, and I like getting like a Pollard or a Madison in that range. But yeah, I who is going to catch passes for them if Cook goes down?
Well, they just drafted that Kenny Ngwagwe dude.
Okay,
that has like 4 career college touches out of Iowa State. Because the Vikings love all those athletic guys that have no production. Remember, they were the team that drafted your boy Bowringer.
Moritz Bowringer. Some people watching this might not even be old enough to remember the German sensation there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I need to keep an eye on him. I'm always liking to add to my 0 RB list. So, yeah, it seems like someone in that backfield's got to catch some passes if it's not Madison. That's right, Eric. Bowringer had the umlaut. I actually have a tank top. I have a Moritz Bowringer tank top that I bought from his store. Okay. Lord Reebs or Pete need to sing the hook. I hate it when they do these singing prompts, Reebs, to Lord Royals. You can look up the lyrics. If you choose not to sing, you must pick a player whose name connotes the Bible. Are you familiar with this song?
Yeah, it's that we can never be royals, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where it's
isn't the song just the hook? Is there an actual song?
We're about to find out.
Doesn't she just go royals a bunch of times?
I'm hoping for our sake.
Isn't that the whole thing? She just says royals a lot, right?
It seems like there's a lot more. Okay. And we'll never be royals. That's that one. Royals. It don't run in our blood. See, that's the only part I know. And we'll never be royals.
Royals. I'll just be the royals guy.
Can I get one more from these? Because I don't think I can hit that high note again, Rich.
Yeah.
Royals. Okay, thank you for being better at singing.
Song, but I didn't know there was actual lyrics. I thought it was just the hook where she just says Royals a lot.
This is the thing. You guys do this to yourself. You want to torment me with these singing prompts, and then you say, I'm logging out. Please don't. You guys need to make up your mind. You either force us to sing horribly, or you deal with the consequences.
Yeah, exactly. I don't got any pipes, man.
Okay, we get to pick whoever we want now, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have
Oh,
18 seconds. Running backs, Gordon, Fournette, Latavius Murray. Wide receivers, Cole Beasley, Marvin Jones, Mooney, Gabe Davis, Rager. Anything jumping out here? 8 seconds.
Let's take Mooney.
Okay, I like it. Yeah, talk to me about Mooney. I've been drafting him a lot, especially when I get Fields. Is he more than a deep threat?
Well, we need him to be a deep threat first. I mean, that's what he was in college. I mean, a guy ran a 4.38, then averaged 10 yards per catch as a rookie because no one could throw him the football past 10 yards downfield. He was 15th in the NFL in deep targets, but only had 6 catchable deep targets all season, which was like 52nd in the NFL. He's getting one of the more accurate deep ball throwers from a collegiate prospect over the past decade. So we're hopefully we can get there.
Oh no, Rich, these guys love these challenge prompts for you here. Do you think you can tackle this one?
Probably not, but I haven't tackled anything yet, but we'll give it a go.
Let's give this a go here, Rich. I would be terrified if I got this prompt. So God bless your soul. I'm ready to judge you here.
All right. I have to go backwards. All right. So
yes.
Z.
Yes.
Y.
Yes.
X.
Yes.
W. V.
Yes.
U. T. S. R.
Yes.
Q.
Yes.
P.
Yes.
O. N. M.
Yes.
L. K. J.
Yes.
I. H.
We're on the clock.
G.
Yes.
F.
Yes.
E. D. C. B. A.
Yes. Yes. We have 20 seconds to draft whoever we want. Congratulations, Rich. You know,
I don't know.
the alphabet.
Someone, man. Let's go. AJ Dillon. Screw it.
AJ Dillon. Okay. Beautiful. Incredible performance there. I feel confident saying you do know the alphabet quite literally front to back.
Yeah. There was a part there in the middle. I kind of thought I was off, but
were you doing?
yeah,
I'm trying to think how I would have done in my brain. Are you doing like the chunks of it forward and then doing back? Yeah. Element.
That's what I was trying.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to do. Someone said sing it. Jesus.
I'm telling you, these guys, we're just they're the puppet masters. We're the puppets. And then when we don't sing like we're I don't know, Shania Twain, then they get upset at us. It's brutal, Rich. And the thing is it's like, you know how like there's dogs and they can smell fear on humans and they kind of jump on them and stuff like that. That's what they do. They smell our fear. They know we don't want to sing. They know we don't want to do this. And so now they're trying to push us. We need to push back.
Hey man, I mean, I would probably have like weird stuff like that too. And I know why they chose Lorde, the song. I mean, does Lorde have any other songs? Didn't she just release a new album?
I am not sure. I am not up on.
It is just her though, right? It's not. Is it a band? Is it the whole band?
Look at this over here on the right. Other recordings. I mean,
there's all variations of Royals.
Yeah, I guess. Wow.
Oh, that's the name of the album.
Okay, hang on. You're right. Lorde albums. What is she up to? Let's see this discography here. I mean, yeah, it is. It's 2 albums. It's 2 full-length albums. And she did a song on the Hunger Games soundtrack. There you go, Rich. That's it. Tonight we learned how little we know about Lorde, but she is dropping a new album sometime this year called Solar Power. So stay tuned for that. Use promo code Pete, promo code Lorde, promo code Lord Reebs, all that good stuff. Let's see here. Rich, you're going to be coming out to my neck of the woods here soon, right?
Yeah, I'm coming next month, man. I'm coming to the Cape. We were supposed to go last year. It got canceled, obviously, because 2020 got canceled.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that. I haven't been on vacation. Three trips last year canceled, so I'm looking forward to getting out this summer and plus to see you guys. And I love that area of the States, man, especially that time of the year.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to get back to the Cape, eat some good food, hang out with some good friends, have a good time.
Yeah, we had a good time on, it was the Vineyard when we overlapped a few years ago. I met you for the
first time on the Vineyard.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was a fun night. Okay. God, of course it's another singing prompt. In honor of his longtime avatar, sing the Saved by the Bell theme song. If he messes it up, draft Zach Morris or Zach Moss. Let me even see if Zach Moss is still available right now. I doubt he is. Is he? No, he's gone. So this prompt is already bogus. Are you do you know this theme song well?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, you want to give me a few bars?
Well enough. Can I get an instrumental? Can you lay down?
Yeah,
can you ask the production team? Can the production team? Yeah.
Let me see what I can do here for Saved by the Bell theme song instrumental. Jam track? Okay. This could work. 1 second here. I actually am gonna now need to do a different Chrome tab share so I can actually get the audio. This is multi-production here. Here we go.
When I wake up in the morning and the clock lets out a warning, I don't think I'll ever make it on time. By the time I grab my books and I give myself a look, I'm at the corner just in time to see the bus slide by. It's all right, 'cause I'm saved by the bell. If the teacher popped the test, I know I made a mess, and the dog ate all my homework last night. Riding low in my chair, she won't know if I'm there. If I can hand it in tomorrow, it'll be all right. It's all right. Because we'll take Le'Veon Bell.
Okay. Oh, please no. Please no. We are on the clock now. That was incredible. Incredible, Rich. You earned this pick here. You have 20 seconds. We still need running backs and wide receivers.
We need everything. It's not a quarterback.
Anything standing out here?
No, not any of those players stand out. I don't want any of those players, but that's fine. Those are the best receivers?
Yes.
Whose rankings do you have loaded?
These are ETRs, I think.
Oh, Jesus, we're in trouble.
Quick. Denzel Mims?
Let's go. Let's give us Terrace Marshall.
It's too late. Hey, it was all worth it for the theme song. You know, they caught us off our game with Lord, and then you just hit the theme song right out of the park.
Oh, yeah. Well, I need you dropped the instrumental in there.
This is what's so cruel is like, I need to find a better way to reward guests when they knock a prompt out of the park instead of getting timed out and drafting Denzel Mims. It was like I had Andy Holloway from the Fantasy Footballers on. He went on Twitter, to his 100,000 some followers and denounced his Arizona Cardinals fandom, only to come back and find out that he was just going to take Melvin Gordon. Like, it was just like, the reward system is all messed up here, Rich.
I mean, this is darkness. I don't want any player that's on the board in this draft.
I know. Yeah, this is maybe we can just like
this team is better than the team I just drafted though with Silva, Daglania.
Oh my God. See, this is what you probably shouldn't even do this. No, Rich has to tweet out that drafting Konami code QBs is no longer a viable strategy at any ADP, or you have to draft Mac Jones. So you get to now decide the calculation here. And trust me, don't do any favors for this team. We're on the clock right now.
Oh, we're on the clock again?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it though, because I can't be the dude that doesn't do the randomizer stuff.
Drafting Konami code QBs is no longer a viable strategy at any ADP.
All right.
Rich, you've been hijacked.
Yeah, I mean, that one's not as bad.
Hey, God,
I was just looking for, Eric's tweet so I can copy and paste it, but this dude has tweeted like 900 times today. Eric, what the hell, man? Like, why are there so many tweets on your account?
Eric Belair is doing his best Denny impersonation now. You just got to tweet through it sometimes. Eric, this is why you can't tweet so much. Reebs can't even find your tweets. He wanted to go and copy and paste a tweet.
I'm going to do it, though. I got it.
The point, this goes back. You're tweeting this out. You don't even know. I had to draft Rashad Perriman for you.
Oh, what? Damn it. I tweeted it to you, man. I tweeted it.
Let's see it. Here you go. The thing I love about you, Rich, too, is even under pressure, you still get the capital letters, the proper punctuation. It's beautiful. Is Warren?
We just went back-to-back Jets receivers. It's like we lost the wheel. We won both of those challenges.
The funny thing is with all of the discords right now, there are going to be people who think that you actually have a line of thought on why this might be the
This
case.
one isn't like Norris's though, because like Norris's, who you guys did Norris wrong because it was like someone could actually have done that tweet. Like,
Right.
like it was like someone really could have tweeted the Kirk Cousins tweet and believed it. Like no one on my timeline believes this.
I love this now as the default response. Silva, of course, after Josh Norris's Kirk Cousins tweet here. Rich, sometimes in the summer, engagement can run a little low. You see it. You know how the sausage gets made. You say ridiculous things on Twitter. You get a lot of replies. It's your turn to finally feel that sweet, sweet engagement.
Oh man! Oh yeah, someone's correcting me. Yeah, Brashad Perriman is not on the Jets anymore. No, it makes it feel a little better.
Josh in the chat, still pounding the drum for Kirk Tier 1 here.
Yeah, Kirk Tier 1. I love Josh.
QB mobility is good for the game. Analyst mobility is good for the stream. Race to the kitchen and get a beer or tipple of
What's
choice.
a tipple?
I don't know what the fuck a tipple. If Pete is drinking first, draft a deep threat wide receiver. If Reeves drinks first, see ya. Oh, I spilled all over. You beat me.
I think I did. I think I got you.
Goodness. That was
I'm
actually
close though, man. I have I'm near a place that has I have a little bar in the corner here.
Oh, see, I had to go all the way to the fridge. And you know what? I kind of like this because, I only brought one beer with me to my desk tonight. And I kind of wanted another one, but I could just say to you midstream, like I need to go get a beer, but it just doesn't feel right to leave you by yourself. So having this prompt come up, I mean, it was honestly perfect.
I mean, I can't throw. There's like, if I would have thrown that, I would have thrown one of the previous two prompts.
Hey, but do you realize what our reward is again? It's instead of drafting a deep threat wide receiver, we're drafting a mobile QB, Rich.
Are there any left? Are there any mobile QBs left? It's got to be Taysom then.
Or Cam Newton?
It's got to be we got to go Taysom, right, over Cam.
Okay.
Did you see those videos of Cam throwing in practice?
No, I didn't.
I understand that they're practice throws, but like this dude was like playing catch. It's like the equivalent of like me playing catch to my son, and he couldn't hit any of the players.
Rich,
Does Zach Wilson count? Does Zach Wilson count?
It's too late, Rich. Life moves so
stack?
fast.
Can we get that Zach Wilson stack? With the one receiver he's not going to throw to?
We should have. I mean, this is a monstrosity. Patrick Mahomes, Ben Roethlisberger, Russell Wilson, Trey Lance, Taysom Hill. And it's still better than that team you drafted with Harditz and Daigle and Silva.
This team is not going to finish 12th.
No, it's too robust at quarterback. Okay. This is officially off the rails, but at least we have beers. Cheers. Okay, this is a more relaxed, low key in honor of Rebar
prompt here. This is a great prompt because it plays into my name.
Exactly. Okay, so let's do some work. I feel like, we need running backs and wide receivers. Let's go for that. I'm gonna scroll here.
Yeah, help us chat with this one too. Who do we got? It's gotta be surname.
How about Savon Ahmed? You don't get the L in Savon. Ramondre.
Is that our only options?
That's kind of like
Cohen doesn't count. Taysom, we just took Taysom though.
We just took Taysom. We need receivers, guys.
None of these running backs have anything for us, right? Zacchaeus, though. Zacchaeus has to have something in there.
Zacchaeus, the H? What? Why not Savon?
Yeah, we could take him.
Okay, this draft is it's too stressful. We're just getting timed out. I think Savon Ahmed counts. It's almost like a double whammy there.
We already cheated on Mahomes, so what are you gonna do?
No, don't bring that up. This is the thing. Think about the prompts you did nail that you got timed out and got Denzel Mims and Brashad Perriman. I feel like we've earned.
Oh, Ramondre's a great one because it's backwards from my name.
That's
it's
what
RH instead of HR.
I said Ramondre, but it got no reaction from you. I thought you weren't digging it.
I'm sorry, I missed you. I was too busy thinking about running and taking a shot of that crown.
Is that what you ended up doing? A shot of crown?
Yeah. I just grabbed the first bottle I could grab.
There you go. Okay. This team. I mean, I don't even know how you salvage it.
NBC will take us off the air for this, but yeah, I think
there it is. The devil's juice that the.
Well, at one point during the draft, Ian was just drinking a bottle of whiskey, just crushing it. Like,
was Silva drinking? I
don't think so. He was a professional. Actually, he was the one professional on the show.
Wow. We gotta. Yeah, we need to do another. I missed that because it was you, Davis, Thorman, and Silva that did a main event team last year, right?
Oh, that team was good. We won our league too, and we're gonna be running it back because we not only did we win money, but we got the free roll to run it back and everything else. So we're gonna run it back.
Yeah, you guys should. And that one you guys did, like, you pre-recorded the podcast, so it wasn't a clusterfuck like
we thought about doing it live, and it's just one of those things. Like we joke about it, but like it's hard to like give takes and like for people like the actual why'd you take that player. I did a show with Norris and Hayden, and it was a trainer for the same thing. Because once you get me talking about players, I'm talking about the player, and he's like, "Oh, you get to pick a player," and I'm just like, "Oh, that guy," and then you like are like, "What?" The aftermath, you're just like, "What the hell happened?"
Trust me, man. My entire existence is, drafting teams on stream with other people. But
the randomizer makes it like enjoyable, fun. Like people know what they're getting into. It's like, part shtick, but also you can come and give some actionable intel. Everyone has fun.
But I draft all the high stakes teams with Karain on ship chasing, and I know. But I just I don't know. Luckily, we know each other pretty well, and we're on the same page with our draft strategies. And I'm just kind of generally okay leaking a little bit of EV. But once you introduce a third, a fourth, a fifth, then it's near impossible to get everyone on the same page.
Yeah. Are you guys going to main event live this year?
We're still trying to figure that out. It's looking like yes.
Beautiful.
Okay, here's another good one. Of course, one of the best kind of analogies to come out of fantasy football in the past few years is you say Chris Hogan's just running wind sprints out there and doing cardio. Who could be that guy for us?
Just out there exercising.
Just out there exercising, burning those calories.
Props to Hogan in the lacrosse career, by the way, too.
I saw that. That's a nice little career shift. And he played that in college, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like what's funny is we're way past the point of drafting this, but Michael Gallup would have fit this. Like he was like one of the league leaders and like at the bottom of like targets per route run last year. Like Michael Gallup got a lot of exercise last year. Ian Thomas is like the main dude. We can't possibly take him though, right? I think he was number one in terms of like target rate per route. All right, let's see. I'll pull it up here.
Yeah, let's get some raw data here.
Yeah, I have a spreadsheet for this exact stat. I just don't make up this. He was exercising jargon, like he's out there exercising.
Someone says Guyton.
So the number one receiver, 100. Oh, these are guys over 100 routes run. The number one guy is Javon Wims. He only was targeted on 8% of his routes run last year. If we take it to 200, it's Chad Hansen. He's not currently on a team. Byron Pringle is next, though, at 11.3%, ahead of Chad, behind him. Cam Sims ran 392 pass routes and was only targeted on 11% of them. Traquan is on here. And then Demarcus Robinson. Someone dropped D-Rob in the chat. He's there, too.
What about we're gonna go Pringle. I think we've earned this double stack here with Mahomes.
Yeah.
I mean, God forbid something happens to Tyreek and Kelsey. I mean, we're sitting on just the juiciest KC stack ever. Pringle Hardman stacked with Mahomes. That's a wild stat. I would not have pulled Javon Wims.
I saw someone wrote Demir Burr in the chat, so he's like on here a little bit lower. He's actually though higher than Chris Hogan. He's higher than Michael Pittman. He's higher than Michael Gallup. Yeah, so I mean, those are some good players downtown. Christian Kirk is in the bottom of there.
This is gross. Okay, I already know the answer to this to me. Is there a Rolling Rock in your fridge?
Oh God, no.
No. Yeah, I don't. I think at one point I had a Red Stripe. I don't even think I've had
Well, we already
PBRs.
have Big Ben. I will say I watched Mayor of Easttown too. We didn't bring that up, and Rolling Rock's got a lot of play on there because Rolling Rock's and Yingling for that Pennsylvania
Yeah.
love.
I would drink Rolling Rock at like indie rock shows in college, but otherwise it's not a beer I'm really going out of my way to drink these days. So who's most comparable to?
We already have Big Ben too, don't we?
Exactly. So we need another statue old quarterback here.
I say just spin the wheel again.
I like that. Good call. It
spin that shit again.
Let's see here. Okay. Text or DM Evan Silva that yard work is for beta men with low self-esteem or draft any backup QB.
Yeah, I'll text him that.
Okay.
There's listen, no way Evan cuts his own grass. What is the thing? Yard work is for beta men?
Yeah, you tell him yard work is for beta men with low self-esteem. Okay, we have the receipts here. Who are we going to take, though? Well, wait. Rich, I forgot to update the queue, which means we just took Javon Wims.
Every time we win a prompt, we lose it.
Every time, Rich. Every time you nail a prompt, Saved by the Bell, texting Evan Silva, you get punished. There is the feedback loop for this show is completely off the rails.
I've been a fair sport too. No love from the wheel.
So we have one more pick left, and I mean, I feel like we kind of need a tight end. This is Rich. I gotta find a way to.
Are
make
we
it
on
up
pick
here.
18 already?
I'm telling you, these fly by every time. You blink and it's over. You blink and you've drafted 5 quarterbacks, 4 running backs, 7 wide receivers, and 1 tight end, and half of your wide receivers.
To be fair, though, a lot of our quarterbacks are running backs.
That is true. That is true. Like, that's why you're allowed to take Lamar Jackson in the second round, because you're actually getting a running back and a quarterback from the same slot, right?
Evan did text me back. Hey, Denny Carter, how you been?
So when I was texting him last week after the Josh Norris thing, he said he's going to try to make it out, and he wants to have some chats with Denny on the water.
Yeah,
so
I've hung out with Denny and his family. They're great. They're a great hang. I mean, Denny's the one person who got me into the industry. Literally got me hired my first job at what was then Sports Jerks, XN Sports, writing for $15 an article. My first ever article that I ever wrote in fantasy was about Jonathan Franklin. You remember that dude from the Packers?
Yeah, running back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Did he end up on the Colts, or was he always on the Packers?
I think just on Packers. I think he had like a severe injury and he had to retire, but he may have bounced around on a team after that. But I think he had a real bad injury that forced him to get out there.
It's funny, yeah. Thinking I think I was talking about that with someone else. Like some of those early RotoViz articles. Like I remember reading Davis talk about Ladarius Green on RotoViz back in the day, and all those first articles. This one, let's not do this one because I already did one with like Contra and stuff like that. So we don't need another Konami code. Although I appreciate all the Konami codes here tonight. In honor of tweet the last selfie you've taken with the caption "Wine 'em, dine 'em, and 59'em" or draft Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins already gone. The last selfie I took, I already posted today. Rich, do you have any selfies?
I don't think I have any recent ones, man.
You don't strike me as someone who takes selfies.
No, what's funny is whenever I'm on a show, you're still using that picture from like 8 years ago, like me in the Konami Code t-shirt.
Yeah, well, I saw it's just when it's hard out there for us thumbnail creators. We look for these high res photos of people, and that's what keeps showing up. So that's what we use. Josh, I know someone who wouldn't hesitate to tweet "Wine him, dine him, 59 him at Silva." That's Josh Norris. The summer of 59, we can't escape it. Shout out Josh Norris, living his best life. Look, yeah, this prompt. This is. I'm going to keep spinning because we can't even draft Kirk Cousins,
and we can't even draft Kirk Cousins.
The consequence. Oh, we are on the clock, so this is okay. This is good.
I mean,
the two main.
Fair enough.
The two main characters from Contra are Bill and Lance. Draft a player named Will, Bill, Billy, or last name Williams, or take Trey Lance. So we need a Bill. Oh, Damian Williams. We want to keep going with these Bears?
I mean, why the fuck not?
Why the fuck? I just got so excited that we could complete the prompt. This might be the most unconventional team I've drafted on the randomizer draft, which you would think wouldn't be that out of the ordinary, but this team truly feels pretty out of the ordinary for us.
I mean, look at these wide receivers. It's incredible.
It is. This is the kids. Sometimes they say zero wide receiver. I would say this would be zero wide receiver.
I will say this. When all these numbers are pulled in August and you guys run these underdog numbers and times are drafted, we are going to be in a very finite group of teams that have Javon Wims. If this cat could just put it together, one Javon Wims season.
This is what I'm already looking forward to the article. Teams that take 5 QBs and draft Javon Wims at a 0% hit rate.
I mean, we're gonna pull out all the big guns here. We're gonna need what? Captain Jack Miller, Leone, like all these best ball guru dudes that tell you can't take guys at a certain point, to just let us know that this is a unique build.
Let's okay, to wrap things up here, why don't you recap our team and sell it that this isn't a last place team. I need the hard sell.
Yeah, we're gonna need underdog to add multiple super flex spots, and when they add those multiple super flex spots, we'll be okay. We've got a lot of really good running quarterbacks here. We're gonna need Zeke to have 25 touchdowns. We're gonna need Aaron Jones to go down too, as well. RIP Aaron Jones. That's the only out there, and then we're gonna need the Mahomes, Pringle, Hardman stack to just go nuclear. And we have one tight end, so George Kittle. I mean, hey, if you're gonna have one tight end, it might as well be George Kittle.
This is the strategy. It's the robust QB, hyper fragile, everywhere else strategy. No one is attempting this, Rich. No one.
We should be allowed. ESPN let us last year play Taysom Hill wherever the hell we wanted. Why can't we play him wherever we want?
I just realized I forgot to update my name on StreamYard. I literally just noticed that. And it's that
Mans?
Yeah, it was. Mans was using my StreamYard account earlier. What is this? What is this crap? Let's update it. Promo code Pete. Well, Rich, this was a blast, man. These always go by so fast. It's like once you buckle up, you blink, and you sung the theme song to Saved by the Bell. You sing Lords, Royals, and then the draft's over.
I will say that the chat and the prompts, you guys did a great job. I think we really blew the silent letter in a name prompt, which was, I think, a really great prompt. We blew it, but it was a lot of pressure for us at our current state to get through.
It is. We need to get Lord Reebs on a proper draft. You're coming from one draft that got literally deleted from the internet, and then the next draft you took 5 QBs. Like, are you worried about your reputation out there?
I mean, at this point, I've said so many bad things. I don't think it could hurt me. As I've said enough good things that people can at least remember that. But it's not looking great here over these last few streams.
I want to check in real quick and see what kind of damage control you're going to have to do on this. What have you done with Rich? Corey, who is in this draft, says he's unsubbed. John Daigle, Bethany using the "Are you okay?" Denny legit just thinks this is a great take, for engagement. He appreciates it. Vibe 4. It's always hard to know. Okay. Randomizer's destroyed. Smiz probably doesn't know he's on Randomizer. Draft Sack Bettenberger, praying for you, stunning and brave. I knew my timeline would be fun with it. They'd be fun with it. It's not like when Norris tweeted to Kirk Cousins, that's a take that Twitter is gullible enough to buy in and sink their teeth in, for real venom at an analyst. This one,
This one, it's a lot of cry for help, stuff like that. So it's fun. I knew my timeline would go with that. Fine.
Yeah, you have good good followers here. Hacked. Like,
and I feel like for being one of the quote unquote like serious analysts, like everyone knows I don't take myself seriously at all. So
yeah, I just hopefully there's one of your followers out there that's going into every draft now and drafting Big Ben and Tom Brady exclusively because the Konami code is dead.
I will say, yeah, that if someone wants to send me a book on the Hindu gods, I see that in the chat. I mean, it sounds interesting. I need to obviously brush up in that area. To be fair, I nailed one. And I only needed to get one.
Shiva, you had the Lamar Jackson tie-in. It was beautiful. Well, Rich, you crushed it. Obviously over at Sharp Football Analysis, putting out articles. Are you going to be back to podcasting soon?
I'm doing the kind of like quote unquote real football podcast with Dan Pizzuta and Cleve TA, where we're doing like betting and kind of real analysis. I don't know. And maybe, it's not, this isn't the forum for it, but it's like, there's a lot of like on the fantasy football podcasting that like, I would love to just find a better niche and something to do to stand out, just because everyone has a podcast. But I got you. But I will say, listen, all the content I'm putting out right now, just to remind everyone, there's no paywall behind anything I've done. Feel free. I've already done like 60 to 70 articles. Everything's completely unpaywalled. Yeah.
I've been linking to all of Rich's stuff in the Fantasy Life newsletter, all of that stuff, like Rich said, unpaywalled. So good stuff over there. Of course, Lord Reebs on Twitter, even when he's tweeting against the brand here and disavowing Konami code. But that's
we got to do this live. So we got to do the same show live in July with me, you, Thorman, and Denny on the beach. We'll run this format here.
That could be fun, or we might just all have had way too many drinks and then immediately regret ever having that idea. But
remember, my son has his driver's license now, so we have a wheelman.
Oh my goodness, that is incredible. That is incredible. And you guys are driving out, right? Yeah,
we are driving out. Yeah.
Okay.
We awesome. Figured we haven't been able to travel for a year and a half. Why waste again on a plane? Let's drive and see some stuff. Let's make the most of it.
There you go. Well, I'm excited to see you guys when you get out here in the next month or so. Rich, ton of fun. I apologize for the clips that will inevitably circulate of you and us singing, but that's just what's going to happen. I know how things work.
Hey, so be it, man. I'm just sad that me singing the theme song netted us Denzel Mims. I feel like we should have got more out of that.
There you go. If you guys want to get in these incredibly plus EV drafts, you can become a member via the join link down below. Hop in the Randomizer Discord. We have a lot of fun helping me out, come up with prompts for these shows. And of course, if you haven't signed up for Underdog, you can get $25 with your first time deposit. Of course, use promo code Pete. For Lord Reebs, it's Pete Overzet. It's hot best ball summer. We'll see you guys next Thursday.